So overall, the filling of the rink went quite well. There are a couple of issues. I got one here, one here, one here, and one here. And I'll just go through those now. So the first issue is that the tarp here seems to fold it over. It's a pretty easy fix, I think. Yeah. So, because it froze a bit, made it a bit tricky. So I'm just going to clamp this down now. That'll stay up. So I had one night -10 and I got about an inch of ice. So my second issue is I let the hose run a little too long and I filled it up with more water than I was planning. So right here specifically, the water is right up to the top of the boards. So it's not the end of the world. The puck could slide over, but what I'll probably do is just use some snow to make kind of a pseudo board. The puck goes there, but the good thing about having more water is that when the rink starts to melt, there's more of a base for ice, so the rink should last a bit longer. Let's move this piece of ice under. Is that I found a little rip. So I don't know what caused that. Could have been the transporting of the plastic back here. Could have been a fold. Because this, the plastic, as you saw in the time lapse in the previous video, comes up folded pretty tight, so when you unfold it, those creases are set in stone there. So I'm wondering if just opening that up led to that slice. So what I did last year, I'll post a link, was I put tape on it, but I'm not seeing any leaking here. And if there is, it's very, very minimal. So I think what's happening is that the slit right here, there's so much weight on the plastic that it's actually flush with the ground. So I'm not seeing really any leak. So I'm probably just going to leave it and hope for the best. The last issue I have is one of the clips that I had along here trying to keep the plastic in place kind of broke off and is in the middle of the ice. So I was originally planning on trying to get it out, but since I have an inch of ice now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might try and break the ice out to here just to get at it, to get it out, because the darkness of that will attract the sun and it'll melt. So I want to avoid that. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get there. So we'll see. I'll take a video and post if I'm successful. If I'm not successful, I will just leave it, I guess. So I got it out. What it is, it just broke the ice kind of like in a channel to the clip and then pulled it out. It did leave a little rust mark on there because there was a metal spring in it, so I don't think it's caused any damage. I just think it's discoloration. So now I just gotta wait for the rink to freeze. And the other good thing that happened was last year I had all kinds of leaves in the corners, so by leaving it to the first snowfall, when I put the plastic in, that is, it really eliminated the risk of any kind of debris coming under the ice on top of the plastic. Like I said, with this clip here, if you have leaves scattered throughout that are dark, they will attract the sun, and you'll have little holes where the leaf is, where it melts a little hole. So now it's just time to wait for it to get cold. It was -10 last night, so I got, like I was showing you earlier, about an inch. So last year I skated, I think it was July 9th. We're still a couple more weeks away, so my next video will be probably just an ice update to see how deep the ice is and see if I can walk on it in the next week or so.